Raising your consciousness is the answer to all of your problems. I'm not exaggerating when I say this, it's reality. Your consciousness determines how you behave and how you're able to deal with things. So the moment you raise that, you become more conscious, you become more aware, everything gets better. Everything stems from your mind. It starts and ends in your mind. The more aware you become, the more conscious you are, everything you do will be better. But you're too focused on the physical, the money you have, the possessions, the status, and all of these things. But you're not actually thinking like the master key system, the one that's operating all, governing everything is here. It's mental, spiritual. So think about it. A person only behaves and acts according to the level of thinking, according to the level of thoughts. That's where you are operating from. So if you want to operate at a higher level, you need to lift this up. Then once your mind is elevated, naturally, your ability and the way you move is going to be completely different. That is the key. That's the only thing you need to be focusing on. Doesn't matter how much energy, effort you put into things, it's only going to be at a certain level. So how do you do that? How do you raise the consciousness? How do you raise the awareness? It's probably what you're thinking right now. In order for you to raise your consciousness and your awareness, you need to understand several things. First of all, you need to believe, you need to understand that that's where everything comes from. But not only that, you need to understand that slowing down, slow everything right down. See, the more you're trying to do, the more you're trying to move and trying to be busy, be productive and that, you're not able to actually sit still. Stillness is key in this process. Be still, then you can be in control. When you're driving a car really fast, you have no control over it. You can't control it. You're going left, right, you're going to crash. But if you're driving at a certain speed or in a controlled manner, you have full control over the vehicle. Same with your mind. The more things you're trying to do, the more thoughts you're having, you're trying to be as busy as you can, you've lost control. It's difficult to gain consciousness or awareness when you're doing everything fast. So slow down. Slow right down. Be still. When you approach each situation, think. Don't just behave or just act. Think. What am I about to do? What is the best way to go about it? See, the biggest problem people have is that they feel like they know already. You already know. You can't teach a person who already knows. It's not possible. Because they think they have the answer already. So you need to understand that you don't know. Even if you've known something for years, treat it as if it's the first time. You don't know anything. Be a student. Like let's say you've been working out for years. You can easily think, yeah, I've been working out for years. I know exactly what to do. No, you still don't know what to do. Act like a student. Ask questions. Research. That's how you elevate. By questioning what you're doing. But if you're coming from a place of knowing, you feel like you already have the knowledge, you know what to do, then you're not going to seek to improve. There's no way you're going to look to improve if you think you know. So understand that you don't know anything. You need to learn. You need to improve. Humble yourself. So like I said, slow right down. Understand that you don't know anything and question everything. How can I do this better? It's easy to ask them questions when you've never done something before. Okay, I've never done skateboarding before, so yeah, let me research, let me ask questions. But if you've been, the hard part is when you've been doing something for years and years, and you now have to stop and admit that you don't know anything. See, plenty of people fall for this trap. Now, another powerful thing which I've spoken about many times is to read. Read the literature, read the books on the mind, on consciousness, on psychology, etc., etc. Because you need new information. You can't do better than you are right now with the same information. You need to have more, you need to find different types of information which you can apply to go to the next step. So seek knowledge. There's plenty of books about the mind, the power of the subconscious mind, As a Man Thinks, The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. That's a game changer. There's 3 books right now. Get information in. Assess the information and look how you can apply it. Your consciousness is going to go up. Your thinking is going to go up, which means your behavior is going to improve. There's nothing more important than your state of mind. It doesn't matter what you have in this world. And as far as your mindset, your consciousness is low, your whole life is low. You can have everything right now. You can have a billionaire account. You can have every car, every possession. But if your state of mind is negative, if your consciousness is low, you are suffering. You're in hell. Literally. The quality of your life comes down to the quality of your thoughts. It's not how many possessions you have. It's not what your status is. It comes down to your level of thinking. The conscious person makes the right decision. If you are so aware, you're going to naturally make the right decision. For example, with food. If you're just eating food, yeah, let me eat McDonald's, let me eat this, sweets, where it doesn't matter. The person who eats junk food all the time is not aware. There's no way you can be aware and then make them decisions. So if you understand and you research and you actually dwell into it and meditate on the effect the food has on your weight, effect on your health, effect on your consciousness, and you fully comprehend and understand it, naturally you're going to eat healthy. You have no choice. Your hand is literally forced. You have no choice but to eat healthy because you understand the ramifications of not eating healthy. You understand the consequences of not eating healthy. And you understand the benefits of eating healthy. Because you have more information, you have more awareness of the effect. Again, state of mind. And we can break everything down, even when it comes to the finances. You know, most of the world desires riches. But again, it's a consciousness. To be rich, what does it mean? It means to have assets, real assets, which are growing. It means to live below your means. It means to invest money. It means to save money. It means to improve your financial literacy. It means to be conscious of a lot of things. You understand? Then that's how you move towards riches. But if you just get money, you get paid, and then you just spend whatever you want to spend, buy whatever you want to buy, that's it. That person who's poor has a low consciousness or understanding of how money works. That's why I titled the video, your consciousness, your state of mind really is going to determine everything. Your health, your mentality, everything is determined by your state of mind. So your main focus is to improve your state of mind. Everything will follow. It has to follow. You can't be thinking on this level and then be here. It doesn't make sense. If you're thinking and behaving as a multi-millionaire, then naturally, like the physical body has to catch up, and you're gonna eventually live that life. If you're thinking and behaving as someone who's in shape, who's healthy, then even if you're here right now, eventually you're gonna have to be there because you're behaving and thinking on that frequency. Eventually you have to get there. Maybe not straight away, and this is why a lot of people give up. Because they look at it like, okay, I've been thinking positive, I know what to do, blah, 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 but I'm not there yet, bro. You can't, time is still a factor. Just because you're thinking positive or because you're thinking of riches means tomorrow you're going to be a multimillionaire. No. It might take days, weeks, months, years. But as far as you stay there, the physical body or the physical realm has to catch up and you will eventually be aligned with that. And that goes for negative things as well. If you're in a negative state of mind, eventually the negativity is going to manifest. So just in what I'm telling you right now, it shows how much power you have. Literally, your life is in your hands. Everything you have right now, everything you do not have right now is down to you. It's down to your thinking. It's down to your perception. More than anything else. Not because you're unlucky, not because your parents. It's down to you. You have the power to lift yourself up and you have the power to bring yourself down. No one is doing nothing to you. That's the biggest illusion. No one is inflicting anything on you. Yes, there are different forces in play and that, yeah, but it's down to you. Can you take that responsibility? That's the question. Can you be responsible and put your hands up and say that, yes, the position I am in right now is because of me? The moment you say that, bro, that's step one. That's the biggest step, man. Admitting that you are to blame and you are also the one to praise for where you are. Whether it's your finances, your state of mind, your health, your well-being, it doesn't matter. All of it is you. But I'm going to go deep in a different video, how you are the one that's determining your life. So again, you want to improve your life, you want to be the best version of yourself, you want to reach your goals, it's within you. It's a state of mind. Improve your consciousness, improve your awareness, and everything will unfold. But it takes time. But the longer you're locked in for, the more attention, the more focus you can have, the quicker you will get there. If you think about it today and then 2 minutes later you're somewhere else, then you're never going to get there. Just like driving a vehicle, you put a sat nav in to go there. But then you're driving, then you get distracted, and now you end up going there. And then you're going there, then you end up going nowhere. But if you stay focused, just like on the maps when you're driving your vehicle or you go into a location, I want to go there, this is the location, this is how I'm going to get there. Focus on the road to get there. Boom. You have to get there. So that's the video. I don't want to make it too long. Hopefully you got value from me. Hopefully it inspired you to improve your state of mind. And that's it, man. Tap in.